Hey, before we jump in, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more stories like this. They sent me photos from the airport, matching Hawaiian shirts, ridiculously big smiles, captions like family time in the Bahamas, as if I didn't exist. The same family that once begged me to plan every holiday, handle every detail, and now just expected me to stay home, watch the house, and take care of the pets for free because apparently I'm not really a vacation person anyway. That line stuck. I remember staring at the message, watching the typing dots blink, waiting for anyone, to realize how cruel it sounded. Nobody did. Back when Dad was alive, I was the glue holding everyone together. Birthdays, dinners, trips, they went through me. But after he passed, everything shifted. My siblings took the lead, and Mom, too tired to step in, let them. I became the responsible one, the one who stayed behind to water the plants. Pay the bills, walk the dogs. Reliable, yes. Valued? Apparently not. The first sting came small, a beach day without me. You're busy, right? Then a dinner I wasn't invited to. And finally, a full week-long Bahamas trip. My name nowhere on the itinerary. Yet, of course, they still needed me. Could I feed the cat? Walk the dog? Collect the mail? I said yes, calmly, smiling through gritted teeth. And then I started planning. No yelling, no crying, no subtle hints of anger. I just agreed to their terms. Then I opened my laptop and searched for flights. Not to the Bahamas, but somewhere better. Greece. Santorini, specifically, if they could disappear for a week. So could I. Only I wasn't leaving a note. I'd vanished the way they'd made me feel invisible. The next day, I quietly booked a 5-star villa with a view that could make heaven jealous. I used my emergency savings, the money I'd hoarded for years for family emergencies. Apparently, being erased counted as one. They left early Saturday morning. I waved them off, the perfect sibling promising to handle everything. The second their Uber turned the corner, I packed my own bags. By evening, I was 30,000 feet in the air, watching the sun sink behind clouds painted pink and gold. I felt lighter than I had in years. In Santorini, time slowed. The world was quiet. I had breakfast overlooking the caldera, swam in infinity pools, ate alone, beautifully alone, and for once the silence didn't hurt. They tried to reach me. A text here, a message there. Everything good with the pets? I ignored it. Then came the panic. Missed calls, group messages. Where are you? The neighbor said the dog's been barking. Did you leave town? Mom's freaking out. Call us. I didn't. On the 4th day, I posted my first photo. Blue domes, white stone, my reflection in mirrored sunglasses. Caption: finally taking some time for myself. Within minutes, their messages flooded in, angry, confused. How could you just leave? You were supposed to be responsible. Do you know how stressful this is for us? I almost laughed. Stressful for them. Delicious irony. I waited a full day before replying. One sentence. Now you know how it feels to be left out. They came home early. Flights changed. Trip ruined. Mom apparently cried the whole way back, convinced the pets had starved. They hadn't. I'd hired a local sitter beforehand, discreetly. When they returned, everything was fine. Pets fed, house spotless. Furious, yes, but too guilty to admit why. For weeks, the silence between us stretched. No one confronted me. They just acted differently. Invitations returned. Family dinners, movie nights. You should come next time. Suddenly, I wasn't invisible. People assume revenge has to be loud. Screaming, chaos, confrontation. But the best kind is quiet. It lets the other person feel the emptiness they created. Standing on the cliffs of Oahe, wind in my hair, I realized I didn't need apologies. I just needed them to understand. And they did. The next family trip, I got the itinerary first. Not out of love, maybe fear, but that was fine. Because in the end, I didn't just get even. I got free. Sometimes, the sweetest revenge isn't making them suffer. It's showing them you never needed their invitation to start living.